Hello friends, happy Halloween, happy Friday Eve. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jill and I've got all sorts of good things to go through with y'all today. So let's get into it. Whoop, I'm moving my computer screen. So I have a list. First things first, I'm trying to get used to the shift in the screen. I don't know how many of you watch YouTube on TV versus your phone, but if you're watching this on your phone, it's fine. When I record from my phone. If you're looking like this, that's fine. However, if you're watching me from the TV, you are just getting this little screen here and then nothing on the sides. And I don't like that. I don't like the way I want to see everything. I want to see the whole screen. So I made that change. I want to look like this because I want to see me, what's going on. I can't do that because I need to look at you. So it's a little bit of a change for me. Some other changes happening is I'm looking at renaming our YouTube channel. If you've been subscribed, you know that recycling stuff and style came from my husband and I going to estate sales, thrifting, and I resell things. That's changing. I am no longer going to resell like that. I will still list our personal things on Poshmark that we no longer use, doesn't fit, whatever the case may be. We'll still go to estate sales. I'll still film the estate sales as well as what we purchase for our home. So that part is not going to change. But handmade is going to take over this channel, and I sell on Etsy. So you're going to see a lot of Etsy things on this channel, handmade items. Yeah, so that's a pretty big change if you're expecting reselling and thrifting. So I'm looking at a name change, and I have something in mind because I want to combine the still thrifting, estate sale, what I resell personally, but I want to add the crafting handmade end with Etsy. Yeah. So hopefully I have an idea. I don't know when or if I'll change it to that. We're going to see. I also want to do more videos. I know I've been doing them here or there, not very consistent, and that has to change, because if I want to keep you as a subscriber, or if I want to gain new subscribers, well, not doing any videos is not going to help me out at all. So that needs to change. Some new things that I'm going to bring to the channel is, I don't remember. I was trying to think about how long it was. Maybe 5 years ago, TikTok. I no longer go on TikTok. I don't even have a TikTok account. But that's where I started doing all my reselling videos, thrifting videos, and with Etsy. The one thing that I did on that channel that was quite popular was I liked to give shout outs to other Etsy or eBay shops. And what I would do is, some may put their shop name in the comments so I can look at that, or I would just go on Etsy or I would go on eBay and I would look for sellers that did not have a lot of sales. I would purchase from them, and then I would come on and do a video of what I purchased and a shout out to their shop name. That way, it was another way to help promote small businesses out there. And I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm going to do it again. I don't know how often I'm going to do it. When I did it last time, it was every week. Sometimes I didn't get to do a video every week because of the timing of when I purchased versus the timing of receiving the item. Sometimes it could take a week and a half, depending on that seller's time of processing and shipping to get to me. So I'll probably still look at something every week from, let's see, November through December. So look for something every week for the next 8 weeks on that. And then after the first of the month, we'll go from there as to how often I'll do it. The next thing is being on Etsy. I really haven't paid a whole lot of attention to what's new, what's coming, what's changing. I just list and sell. That's all I really did. If there were small changes, I might hear it on social media. But yeah, I didn't really bother me, care. Yeah. So, but that's going to change. I'm going to start really, because this is what I do. I'm on Etsy, period, all the time. Look for new updates, changes, what's new, what's going on. And I will share that information with what I saw, heard, read. You got it. On Etsy. So that's going to be a little bit something new or trends or just anything on Etsy. Like right now, I click on the home page for Etsy. Holiday deals up to 40% off everything you need to celebrate the season. Shop now. And it goes through shop gifts for perfect occasion. Different things like that. So I will look to see what's going on and I'll share that with you. The last thing I'm going to talk about is Poshmark. So, my goodness, Poshmark, what has happened? I don't even know what to say. I didn't comment. I wanted to do videos. I just read and listened. I don't know what they were thinking. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think they were trying to think that they could help us sellers, but they lost buyers. Even though I know I didn't hear a whole lot of people say this, but some sellers said their business was better, which I don't know how, but it was. But I heard mostly negative things. So they reversed that back out and it's back to normal. The 20% if it's 15 or above. And then what is it? Is it $2.95 if it's under 15? Correct me if I'm wrong. But we're back to normal Poshmark. I don't care one way or the other. But I can tell you that now that Poshmark went back to normal, the few little things that I have on there, I did sell too. One of which was a pair of shoes that no longer fit my son. And the second, and this is what I wanted to talk about, is a handmade scarf that I made. That's the second handmade item that I did sell on Poshmark, which is going to make me want to try listing all my handmade items on Poshmark as well. I don't know how well it's going to do. We're going to give it a try. I'm going to actually do a search either today or tomorrow to see actually how many sellers on Poshmark are strictly handmade. I ran across some that do have some handmade, but then there's a lot of other things as well. My scarf that I sold that I need to ship out today is going to California. I did also sell, there's different names, different things you can use it for, but it was a 15 by 15, give or take an inch or two, granny square that you could use as like a baby lovey, like a mini blanket or a mini blanket, I would call it. Also, you could have used it as like a table, where you maybe like a table, not cloth, but like a doily guess you want to call it, where you could set like a lamp on top of it, or, you know, your picture frames, whatever. So there was kind of different uses for this little mini blanket slash home decor piece. I don't know what the individual used it for, and they didn't state, but they must have liked it or were okay with it, because I didn't get any bad feedback on it. So those were the two things that I sold on Poshmark that were handmade, and the prices that I got for them I was happy with. So we're going to give that a try, and I'm going to let you know how that does on Poshmark. I have my wreaths also listed on there. I need to make more because they are more fall ended. So now that we're about to be in November 1st, people probably aren't going to want them, although I love my sunflower wreath. And I might keep that if it doesn't sell, because I really like it. It's full of color and it's just beautiful, and I love sunflowers. So that is about it, I think. Oh, wait a minute. The one other thing I'm going to tell you, if I can give you a little piece of advice, Etsy people, if you're out there and you don't know this, or you question it. A couple years back, and I've heard this from different people, different sellers, but the last person that I heard it from, I was like, she's right. I really need to give this a try. Make something that you can remake the same thing over and over and over, because the algorithm loves that. I said that in my last video, but I'm not sure I went into great detail, and I might have confused some of you. So for example, I have this crochet blanket that I make. It's a beige one. And yesterday, the video that I posted, I was like, yeah, sales have been kind of a little bit slow, 2-3 days. That's okay. And then 5:30 this morning, cha-ching, I sold another beige baby blanket. This was my 6th one that I sold in a short period of time, probably within the month. And relist, or I think it's renew. Go into your sold item, click on that renew, because the algorithm loves to see, like, you sold it, let's put it in again, because you already sold it. So people are going to want to buy it. So renew, 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 and make that over and over and over. I know you might get bored and you want to do other things new, but if you're selling it, renew it. Give it a try. Just give it a try, and then post it in my comments if you did it and if it worked, because it worked for me. So that's my little Etsy advice for the day. All right, I need to get to the post office. It has not been a very productive day. It's rainy, stormy out here today, and it's one of those days. But I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. Tomorrow's Friday. I will see you very soon on some other new updates, what I'm making, and I hope you subscribe to my channel if you have not already. This channel is I just want to have fun with it. Follow my Etsy journey. If I can give shout outs to new shops, I'm excited about doing that. And just having fun. So take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.